7. Being up YouTube, it's your boy Preseason, and welcome to the first episode of my Manchester United FIFA 14 career mode. Now, you just saw a quick picture of me at Old Trafford a couple of seasons ago, and why I put that up, I just wanted to show you guys that how much I'm looking forward to this career mode. I'm a huge United fan, cannot wait to get this career mode started. It's been a long time coming, so let's not muck around, let's get stuck straight into it. Now, the menus look a lot different, as we can see manager career with a picture of Pellegrini there. We're going to choose obviously Manchester United, and let's go through the options. Now, I'll play on world class, that's the way I always play. And 5 minutes is the half length that I like to play. Financial strictness, we'll leave that at lenient. Currency has to be sterling, love to play in pounds. It's realistic, isn't it? Squads, gotta download the latest. European first season, yes, gotta activate that. Alright, we're not even in there. Alright, let's reseed that, and there we go. Yeah, I'll take that. We got Dortmund in our group, Napoli and Real Sociedad. Seems good to me. Use squads. Oh, it changed. Alright, download latest. Yeah. Disable first summer transfer window off. And yeah, global transfer network tutorial on. Alright, let's advance. I'll see you guys soon. Alright, let's get here. First name, we'll leave it at Mr. Last name. Yeah, we'll do Kurt at 7. Just bear with me for 2 seconds. Almost done. There we go. Now, nationality. A lot of you guys always ask me what national I am. I'm not from Afghanistan. I'm from Australia. You always ask me, so here is to confirm. I am from Australia, and yeah, I don't care about the rest. Let's go advance. So here we go, the fresh menu for FIFA 14. Oh, doesn't that feel good? But anyways, guys, first things first, before we start looking at our transfer, targets, who we want to get into this, let's take a look at our team and see what we're going to do there. Alright, it's time to take a look at the team management now. The reason why I want to go through our team first is because I want to talk about the future of these players throughout this career mode, whether they got a future at this club or they don't. So it's very important, especially at the start of a career mode, let alone of a season. But alright, David De Gea, let's get things straight. David De Gea is going to be my goalkeeper throughout this whole career mode series, from start to end. David De Gea, I love him. I'm not even going to consider another goalkeeper. I think he's world class. Fabio, on the other hand, right back. I love his brother Rafael, but Fabio, maybe if I get a good offer, I'll probably let him go, because I don't think he's ever going to be #1 right back. He's a good replacement for Rafael, but just not the greatest quality ever. Do you know what I mean? Now, Ferdinand and Vidic. Now, these guys, let's take a look at their age. Vidic is 31 and Ferdinand is 34. So, they're getting on a bit, aren't they? So I'm going to use them this season, don't worry about that. I'm not going to sell them at all, but I do have to start looking for good replacements because they're quality players. Look, Vidic is still overall 87, so he's still got a few years left in him. Ferdinand, this could be his last season. I do have Jones and Smalling to replace them, but I'd still love to get a transfer in and just get a great up-and-coming defender. But anyways, same as Patrice Evra. He's getting on a bit. Great left back. It's going to be my #1 left back this season. But, I'm going to start looking for, another transfer. Someone to replace him in the next year or two. But definitely him and Alex Butner will be rotating at my left back position this season. Fellaini and Carrick, man, I love that partnership. Absolutely love it. But look at Carrick there, 31 years of age. He's getting on a bit. I'm gonna have to replace him soon. So good for this season, but I'm looking to bring someone, young and like a realistic target. But we'll get to see who I want to buy in soon. Anyways, all right, moving along. Valencia, love Antonio Valencia, strong, quick. Don't want to sell him. I love him. Ashley Young, on the other hand, to be honest, I'm not his biggest fan. You know, I do prefer Nani. You know, Nani's got, you know, 5-star skill moves, but, you know, if a good offer came in for Ashley Young, you know, I'd probably sell him, you know, to be fair. I don't like him diving at all, so to be honest, we've got Zaha as well. I want to play him in that left midfield or right midfield, you know. So Ashley Young, I probably might sell him. Wayne Rooney, don't even bother making a bid for Wayne Rooney because I just will not sell Wayne Rooney. Absolutely love him. The only reason why I'll sell Wayne Rooney is, you know, he's 32 years of age and he wants to leave, you know. So I still got 5 more years in Rooney. Same as Robin Van Persie. Do not want to sell Robin Van Persie whatsoever. You know, they're just superstars, you know. Anyways, Ben Amos. To be honest, I'm not fussed what happens to him. I'll probably loan him out. Johnny Evans. That's a tricky one about Johnny Evans because I got, you know, Jones and Smalling and Evans. That's a bit of a tricky one. Maybe if a good offer came in, I'll accept probably Johnny Evans. I do like him though. Tom Cleverley. Alright, now this is a player I want to talk about, guys. This is the type of player where I can capitalise on getting more funds at this club. Great player, I love Tom Cleverley, but he's never going to be that next step to be an awesome midfielder, is he? You know, he's not going to be like the Steven Gerrard or the Frank Lampard type that's going to be a superstar. So, you know, a player like Cleverley, Anderson, Darren Fletcher, I love these players in real life, but for this FIFA career mode, they're not going to be that great, are they? So, if a good offer comes in for Tom Cleverley, I think I'm going to take it. Now, Zaha. Zaha's one of the reasons why I started this career mode, because, oh man, he reminds me of a young Cristiano Ronaldo, doesn't he? You know, just a young, fresh dude, you know, step overs, quickness, bit of pace. Oh man, I'm so excited to use Zaha. Another reason why I want to sell Ashley Young. Anderson, same boat as Cleverley. If a good offer comes in, you know, I think your time's up. You know, you're 25 years of age. Adnan, same boat as Zaha, really. Adnan Januzaj, I can't pronounce his name properly, but mate, this kid's going to be a talent, mate. I'm going to give this kid game time, don't you worry about that. Javier Hernandez, between Wayne Rooney, Van Persie, Javier Hernandez and Danny Welbeck, I think that's a great attacking option. I don't want to sell Hernandez at all. I love him. I think he's going to be fantastic. He's 25 years of age, but you know, it depends the players who I want. If I get a ridiculous offer, it's going to be hard to turn him down, but I don't want to sell him. And yeah, so moving on to Nani. Like I said before, he's probably my number 1 winger, 5-star skill moves. I love Nani. He just signed a 5-year deal, so looking to keep Nani. Kagawa, mate, love Shinji. I think he's fantastic. It's going to be very difficult to fit Kagawa and Rooney in the same team unless I push Kagawa deeper or wider, but love Shinji Kagawa. Definitely want to keep him. Ryan Giggs, he's getting on. 39 years of age. Let's be honest, I think this is going to be his last season. I don't think I'm going to sell him whatsoever. Darren Fletcher. Love Darren Fletcher. I think he's fantastic. But, you know, is he going to be my number 1 midfielder? He's 29 years of age. I don't think so. So it's going to be a bit difficult. Phil Jones, we spoke about him before. Up and comer. He's going to be a superstar at centre back. Danny Welbeck, probably my favourite Manchester United player. Just love this kid to death. He's going to be, I can't wait for the World Cup because he'll make the England squad and he'll do well. Definitely going to keep him. Lindegaard, yeah, he could be my backup number 2. Not fussed about that. Chris Smalling, same as Phil Jones. Raphael, love this kid to death. Absolutely love Raphael. And I don't know why EA Sports just stuff him around. Like 77 overall. Come on, EA. He's one of the best right backs in the Premier League. 77. Love Raphael. Definitely going to keep him. Alex Butner, mate, I'm going to give him a lot of game time. I really rate this kid so high. I think he's going to have a fantastic career at United. Michael Keane, probably loan him out. Probably the rest of these players I'm going to loan out. Valera, Cole, Keane, and Zhenko. So yeah, so that's my plans for this team. Alright, so I've gone ahead and I've shortlisted a few potential players who I want in this career mode. Now, some are realistic and some aren't realistic, but I'll go through and explain every single one of them and my thoughts on shortlisting them. First one, Draxler. 19 years of age, this kid's going to be a superstar. He's got such high potential and don't want to miss out on him. That's why I've shortlisted him. So you never know. And I've got down Mata, Joao Mata. We all know how good Mata is. One of the best attacking midfielders in the Premier League. Now I've shortlisted him because Chelsea just simply do not use him. And if they're not going to use him, he's probably going to want to leave. And I could probably get him on the cheap. So I thought, why not shortlist him? The guy's quality. Alright, Rafael Varane, or Varane, which way you say it, I can never get that right, but, mate, this kid, 20 years of age, is going to be the best defender in the world in a few years' time, and, you know, what a great replacement for Vidic or Ferdinand, you know, so, mate, Varane, mate, I'm going to make an offer, don't worry about that. Next one is Alex Song. This guy was one of the best midfielders in the Premier League a few years ago. Went to Barcelona and can't even get a game because we all know how good Barcelona's midfield is. So maybe I could lure him back because we need midfielders, you know. And another one is Paul Pogba. Mate, this kid's going to be a talent. It's one of the best French midfielders in the world. Or he will be very soon. Don't worry about that. He was a Manchester United a youngster, but he had a bust up with Sir Alex Ferguson and Fergie sold him to Juventus, so I want to try and get him back. I'm the new manager now, so hopefully we can work together. Now another transfer target which I am desperate to get in, guys, is Ander Herrera. He almost was so close to joining Manchester United in this summer transfer window, but it didn't happen for some reason or another. This kid's going to be a superstar. He already is at Atletico Bilbao, but I'm going to scout him further and hopefully we can sign this kid. A realistic target, but it's going to be awesome, hopefully. Alright, Cesc Fabregas, another realistic target that Manchester United didn't get in the summer, but look at that, his value is really cheap now, only 20 million compared to Mata, who was almost 30 million, and we all know how good Cesc Fabregas is, and he's 26 years of age, still got another 5-6 years left in him, so maybe if I could, you know, bid a real cheeky small offer to Barcelona, who knows, they may accept. Other one, guys, is my two left backs is first one's David Alaba, 21 years of age, guys, and already 81 overall left back, so not much more to be said about that. Leighton Baines, guys, 83 overall, but he is getting old, so that does put me off Leighton Baines, but he is the best Premier League left back out there, so anyways, move along. Luke Shaw, another young potential, you know, 17 years of age, but you know, he'll grow to be the next Leighton Baines, to be the best, you know, left back in the Premier League. I'm very confident in that. So who knows? We'll definitely put a bid in for him, and we could get him on the cheap. Now, next player, guys, is Marco Reus. A lot of you guys suggested that. If I do sell Ashley Young or a player like that and get some money, I'll be looking to get in Marco Reus. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, this is going to take a little bit of explaining to do why I've shortlisted him. If you saw my last video, guys, on my Manchester United transfer targets, I put down Cristiano Ronaldo just because, mate, he is one of my all-time favourite players at United. I was so shattered when we sold him to Madrid, and, mate, I know he loves Manchester United just as much as we love him. And I'm sure he would want to come back one day. So, very unrealistic. I know it's only FIFA, but hey, you know, maybe in a year or two when his contract gets down, you know, I could probably sign him on the cheap. I know he did just sign a contract extension, but I don't think that's updated in the game. But I want to bring Ronaldo home. Anyways, moving along, another popular transfer request, guys, was Aubameyang. This kid is he's so quick. I used him on the demo. Oh, mate, I would, again, you know, if I do sell Ashley Young, get some money behind me, I'd love to get Aubameyang. He's just, he's so quick, he's so talented, and yeah. Anyways, they're all my transfer targets, guys, so let's go ahead and try and sign a few, eh? So as you do in career mode, you're always advancing through, but this is the negotiation time. This is where career mode gets good. Alright, we've got a transfer offer from Barcelona for Wayne Rooney. Now, Wayne Rooney, I have no intention on selling whatsoever. He's going to be a United player till he almost retires, basically. But There's a new option on FIFA 14. If we take a look here, reject all offers and disallow future offers. And because I have no interest in selling Wayne Rooney whatsoever for any price, I'm going to go and click that and submit that. So hopefully we don't get any more offers. And Fellaini we get an offer for. Mate, he just joined. No way I'm going to sell Fellaini. So I'm going to do the same thing. Reject all offers and disallow future offers, because no way I'm selling Fellaini. He just joined. I want to use him. Man, that's just absolute madness. Alright, we're going to transfer offer for De Gea. Now, like I said at the start of this video, guys, De Gea is a player he's going to be my #1 keeper forever. So, same thing. Reject all offers and disallow future offers, because I think he's a superstar. So we advance on through as we do on career modes. That's all we do, and we get some more emails. Alright, we're going to transfer offer here for Kagawa. 14.5 million. I'm just going to reject that, because even though not that I want to sell him, but I could sell him in the future. Actually, you know what, I'll take that back. I want to use him in the first season and see how he goes. If him and Rooney can link together and play well, then I'll keep him, but for now, I'm going to keep Kagawa. So, again, reject all offers. Disallow future offers. Alright, so I sent a scout out before, Mr. Dean Watmore, on a few players, potential targets that I wanted. And he's finished the report, so let's go take a look, guys. Now, these are the players, these 6 players here. Draxler, Varane, Pogba, Ander Herrera, Alex Song, and Aubameyang. Now, let's go take a look at his final report, or how much they're going to cost. So, Draxler is going to be £8.5 million, which is a little bit expensive for a 19-year-old. Varane, he's valued at $7 million, so I'm liking that. That's very cheap. Definitely going to put a bit in there. Alright, Paul Pogba, $5.5 million his value. No, that is really, really cheap as well. Ander Herrera, $6 million. Very cheap. All these players are really cheap for some reason. Alright, Aubameyang, $8.5 million. A little bit more expensive, but still, look at the acceleration, guys. 93 to 97. Sprint speed, 95 to 99. It's crazy. It's crazy. Alright, now, Alex Song, $9.5 million. So, alright, first player, guys, I want to put a bid in for is Rafael Varane. Alright, now let's go approach Real Madrid to buy. So, $7 million he's worth. Alright, but it says here, Varane has recently signed a new contract. We might have to offer between 13.6 and 19.3. Alright, so I'm thinking closer to the 13 million. Alright, I'm just going to do 13 million, just see what happens. I know they're going to reject that, but you never know, just got to try your luck. Alright, let's go back. Now, Paul Pogba. Let's put a bid in for, actually not Pogba, sorry, Ander Herrera. I really want this kid. 6 million his value is. So let's approach to buy. Alright, now it says here we can get him between 9.5 to 12 million. So again, I'm going to be cheeky and go 8 million. So just got to try our luck, you know. And he's a crucial first team player. That might make things a little bit harder. I think that's it for now. I think that's all I'm going to offer right just at this moment. Alright, we're going to email back saying they want 12 million for Ander Herrera. So, I really want Herrera, guys. But 12 million and we can have him. Alright, let's bump it up to 10. Let's meet them halfway and let's see what happens. 10 million for Herrera. Alright, we've got a transfer offer here for Javier Hernandez. 16 million from Napoli. I could do with the money, but I don't want to sell Hernandez. I want to at least give him a season or at least 6 months. So I'm going to go and reject that. I really like Hernandez. Quality striker. Oh, I've got another one from Arsenal. 22 million and a half. Jesus, that's a lot of money. Wow. His value is only 13 million. Mate, if I leave him on the bench for half a season and his value goes down, man, that is very, very tempting. But I'm going to have to reject that. So I'm going to make sure I'm going to give him game time. Anyway, let's move along. Alright, we're going to email from Real Madrid saying they want 18 million for Varane. And that's crazy considering, you know, his value is only 7 million, but he just did sign that contract, so... Oh man, if I want him, I'm going to have to up the bids. Ah, jeez, what to do, what to do. If I leave it any longer, he's going to go up and up, so... I'm just going to do 14 million, because I need to save as much money as I can here. Alright, let's do 14 million. Alright, another email back saying, from Bibal saying, they still want 12 million, they're not going to budge on that. Again, guys, I'm going to suck the life out of him, 11 million, let's see how we go. Alright, we've got a transfer offer for Johnny Evans, that's interesting, a player that wasn't going to use that much. Wow, 5 million, exactly his value, jeez, that's not much at all, is it? That's doing no one any favours, but I will counter offer that. What do you reckon? 11 million for Johnny Evans? You know, I don't think we're going to get that, but I'm not selling it for 5 million, so let's just try our luck. And there we go, look at that! Real Madrid have accepted the 14 million offer for Rafael Varane, or Varane, whatever which way you say his name. Leave some comments down below on how to pronounce his name. 4-year deal. Guys, 14 million for this guy. Oh my god, I'm so wrapped about this. Alright, let's go, and yeah, 70,000 a week, 4-year deal. Just squad roll, do not specify. Perfect. We could have our first signing of the season. Alright, let's advance even more. And we get a transfer offer again for Johnny Evans. He's a popular man, 7 million from Fulham. That's a bit interesting. Alright, I'm going to counter offer that one again. And let's go for 11 million. See what Fulham have to say about 11 million for Johnny Evans. Alright, Fulham have come back, said 8 is what we're going to spend max. 8 million. So, you know what, Fulham? You give me 10 million, you can have him. How about that? 10 million, he's all yours. Again, Montpellier want him. And you know what, I'm going to give him the same deal. 10 million, and they can have Johnny Evans. I think that's a fair deal, 10 million. It's hard to play Johnny Evans, Smalling, and Jones at the same time, you know what I mean? And look at that! Great news there. Atletico Bilbao have accepted. Oh, yes, get in. Oh, wow. Ander Herrera is ours, guys. I want to go back. Look, 11 million have accepted him for. 11 million. That's amazing. Alright, 4-year deal. He wants 70,000 a week. We can afford that. Oh, man, I'm so wrapped to get Ander Herrera. Oh, mate. Leave some comments down below. Are you guys excited for Ander Herrera? I'd like to know that. We get an email from Varane, guys. Let's have a look at that. Let's go and accept the offer. Boom! Our first signing of the Manchester United career mode, guys. Rafael Varane. Get in. Oh, so excited about that. Alright, we've got another transfer offer for Hernandez. Real popular man, but like I said before, guys, I want to play him a lot. So this time I'm going to reject all offers and disallow future offers. I want to use him. Alright, got this player conversation from Ryan Giggs. Boss, I'm giving a lot of thought to whether this is going to be my last season in this game. It's getting harder for me. Yeah, we know that. So I'm going to consider whether to retire or not come the end of the season. No worries, Giggsy. You're a club legend, buddy. Alright, let's advance, guys. Alright, we have reviewed your asking price of 10 million for Johnny Evans, and we have decided to go ahead with the deal. Boom! Johnny Evans sold for 10 million. And considering he's only valued at 5, we've just doubled it. I think that's a great bit of business there. Johnny Evans gone for 10 million. I love Johnny Evans, but guys, come on. We've got Varane now. You know, that's much better quality. Alright, get an email from Montpellier. And I don't want to spend that much. No worries. Alright, email from Ander Herrera. Contract offer declined. Why is that, buddy? Alright, let's go and sort this out. Alright, 4-year deal. Alright, 70,000 a week. I think he wants his role. Alright, I'm not going to put crucial. I'm going to put important. Because he's not going to play every game, is he? What else can I put? Future first team player? Yeah, he's only 23 years of age. I reckon that's fair. Future first team player. Alright, we've got an offer here from Anders Lindegaard, and you know what, I don't, oh jeez, I love the money, but I don't need to sell him. He's a great backup keeper, so reject all offers and future ones too. Again, Johnny Evans, mate, I've just sold ya, so just reject that one. Alright, first preseason game, guys, of the career mode. Alright, it's a friendly. Let's go and sim this, because I don't play preseason games, guys. Always sim them. Just hopefully we don't get any injuries. Beautiful, no injuries, and we won. I don't even care about the result, just no injuries. Alright, there we go, guys. Look at that. Johnny Evans sold to Fulham for 10 million, and the board's given me 8.5 million. Beautiful. Will King, thanks boss, it was really great to be given the opportunity to play. No worries, buddy. Ander Herrera giving me an email again saying, I've reviewed your contract offer with my agent. Can't agree with your conditions, quite frankly. I thought my role at the club was insulting. Oh, wow. Thank you for your interest, but please revise your offer. Alright, so let's get this one right, eh? 70,000 a week, 4-year deal, and important first team player. That should do the job. Alright, so I thought let's go with Paul Pogba and give him an offer, because just in case this, Ander Herrera deal doesn't go ahead. Now, we scouted him before, so now valued at 5.5 million he was, so look at that, between 11.1 and 15. Let's go and offer 10 million to Juventus and see what they have to say about that. I'm pretty sure they'll decline that, unfortunately. Oh, we've got a match against Dortmund now, so let's go and sim that one. And like always, guys, no injuries. That's exactly what we want. Don't care about the result, just no injuries. Alright, sweet, no injuries, and 2 goals from Rooney. Look at this email, guys. Ander Herrera contract accepted. There we go. Important first team player. Beautiful. £11 million. Get in. Alright, we get a transfer offer for Danny Welbeck, my favourite player at United, and you can all guess what I'm going to do with that one. Yeah, never again. Do not even offer Danny Welbeck. The kid's going to be a superstar, and hopefully he's going to achieve a lot on this career mode. Let's go advance. Look at that, guys. Wow, great news. Juventus, they've accepted the £10 million bid for Paul Pogba. Oh, wow, what a lethal midfield we got now. 4-year deal, £60,000 a week. Do not specify. Oh, mate, let's hope he accepts that. Alright, we've got a preseason friendly. We're going to sim this one as well. Let's quickly advance, quickly get through these fast as possible. Hopefully no injuries. Beautiful. 3-1 victory. 2 from Valencia. That's alright. Paul Pogba has accepted, guys. Look at that. Accept the deal. Get in. What a midfield we're building now at United. It's unbelievable. So now we got the Community Shield final up against Wigan Athletic. But unfortunately, guys, I'm going to have to leave it on a cliffhanger. Stay tuned for the next episode. We got that match and also the first game of the Barclays Premier League game of the season, which we are away to Swansea. So make sure you stay tuned for that, guys. So leave some comments down below, guys, on what other players you would like to see me transfer into this Manchester United team. There's still time left. The transfer window is still open, so leave those comments quickly. And if you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing, or you want to chat to me or ask me something, just follow me on Twitter at Curtis7. The link is in the description. Anyways, I'm your boy Curtis7. Take care and peace.